Hello DigiFam, it's Prodigious. Now today I'm going to go over a deck profile for a deck that has already been out there for a while, but I feel like I want to go ahead and still get it off my chest here. But it's definitely going to be very cold.
The Iceman cometh!
Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it's the chilling sound of your doom.
Before we get into it, I just want to take a moment to go ahead and ask you all to go ahead and please subscribe, like, and tickle that little bell in the corner so that way you do not miss out on any of my videos. A lot of you watch my videos, but you're not subscribed yet. So please, by all means, subscribe because it really helps the channel grow. Alright, so getting into it. We're running one egg of Bukomon. It has, while your opponent has no Digimon with equal or more Digivolution cards than this Digimon gains jamming. You're going to see an ongoing theme here of where I do run quite a few cards that give us jamming. That's because, as powerful as this deck is, it is very susceptible to a higher DP Digimon popping out of security and ruining your day. Alright, otherwise we run 4 copies of Hexeblaumon. It has when attacking once per turn. If your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, draw a card. Then I'm running 4 copies of our rookie that will help us out a lot on multiple levels. That is Biomon from EX6. It has a built-in blocker ability, so it's going to be a blocker body that we can just toss out there. But we can also Evo on top of this in raising and give ourselves jamming with its inheritable. Moving on, I'm running 4 copies of Balukomon from EX7. This is going to be a searcher that can help us find some of our ice snow trait stuff and as well as some of our Hexablaumon pieces. It has on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 card with Hexeblaumon, or Hexablaumon in its name and 1 card with ice snow trait among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck in any order. It also has the inheritable of when attacking once per turn, trash the top Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then I'm running 4 copies of Penguinmon. Now this guy will cost 1 to Evo on top of any other egg, but he's going to cost only 0 on top of our Hexamon. It has your turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Ice Snow trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. And he also has the rule saying that he's considered an Ice Snow type. He has the inheritable of when attacking, give one of your opponent's Digimon security attack -1. And then next, to fit with that ongoing theme of trying to have jamming whenever possible, we're running 4 copies as our first champion of Galgamon from BT16. He has when Digivolving, both players draw the top cards of their decks. Then if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, or if this Digimon has 3 or more Digivolution cards, gain 1. So you get to gain memory, you get to draw a card, and on top of that he has jamming as an inheritable. Moving on. Our next champion we're running 4 of is going to be Hexeblaumon. It has when Digivolving, trash the bottom 2 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains jamming and blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. It also has the rule trait of saying it has Ice Snow type. Inheritable is when attacking once per turn, trash the top Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. Next we have Frigimon, who has the inheritable of when attacking, give one of your opponent's Digimon security attack -1 until the end of their turn. It also has the Ice Clad ability, so that way whenever it's attacking, except for a security Digimon, which is why you see I need jamming, it compares not the DP, but the number of sources. On play when Digivolving, trash the bottom 2 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, you gain a memory. And it itself is already considered an Ice Snow trait. Then we go into our first of our level 5s. We have Skidimon. It has the Ice Clad ability. It also has when Digivolving, trash any 2 Digivolution cards of your opponent's Digimon. Then if the opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, unsuspend this Digimon. It also has the Rule trait saying it's considered to be Ice Snow type. And then it has the inheritable of while your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, this Digimon with the Ice Snow trait gains Piercing and Security Attack Plus. And then our other level 5s, leading into our big boss monsters, is going to be Polar Bearmon. It has Ice Clad, has on play when Digivolving. You can trash any 2 Digivolution cards of your opponent's Digimon. Then, one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't suspend or activate when Digivolving effects until the end of their turn. This is actually come in handy in a match against even Magna X, of where I managed to do this before they even went into Magna X. And not only did it shut down the when Digivolving effect, but it also stopped them from being able to do their whole suspend, unsuspend shenanigans. So, just a very good card. It also has that very same inheritable of giving us Piercing and Security Attack Plus. Now going into our boss monsters, we are running as our main boss monster at 4, Hexablaumon. He has built-in Ice Clad, of course. And he has Security Attack Plus. Then he has when Digivolving. Trash any 4 Digivolution cards of your opponent's Digimon. Then if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, return one of your opponent's Tamers to the bottom of the deck. So you get to strip sources from any one target or just multiple targets until you hit 4 or none. Then we have opponent's turn. None of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as this Digimon can suspend. And of course it has the Rule trait saying it's considered to be Ice Snow type. Then our backup boss monster, which pairs very well with Hexablaumon, is going to be Skidimon. Skidimon here has Ice Clad and Barrier. Has when Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Ice Snow trait Digimon from your hand without paying the cost. For each of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, add 1 to this effect's maximum level. So if your opponent has tried to go wide and you've stripped a bunch of their sources, you can actually potentially just get out a free Hexablaumon itself without Digivolving into it. It also has when Digivolving and when attacking once per turn by placing 1 Digimon card with no Digivolution cards as the bottom security card, this Digimon unsuspends. So you can use this effect 2 different ways. You can use it offensively and defensively. Your opponent might temporarily get a recovery if you were to use it against your opponent, but you do aim to try and have Security Attack Plus, so that kind of makes up for it. But you can also use it to help yourself out by just taking another random body you have on board that has no sources and tucking it into your own security to keep yourself going. Now, in my version, I'm running the general good package of all the good toolbox type of option cards here. We've got Blue Scrambles at 2, Blue Memory Boost at 2, Mental Trainings at 2. The Blue Scrambles will help us get back a rookie if we end up without one, but mainly it's there to help us evolve into our level 3s or 4s for 0 or only 1 memory. The Memory Boost is to help us dig for some pieces and give us memory later. And the Mental Trainings are there to help us dig for anything else like Tamers and other option cards, as well as being able to make our Digivolutions cost 2 less. And then last, we have our Tamers. I'm running 2 copies of Sora and Joe. The ability to gain 2 memory at the start of your turn for your opponent having just a single Digimon with no sources is too good to pass up. As well as whenever one of our blue Digimon attacks, we can suspend this tamer to trash the bottom 2 Digivolution cards of one of the opponent's Digimon. And next, I'm trying the Suzune Kazuki, which has worked out pretty well in my playtesting. I have thought about using just Joe from BT14, but when I did the comparisons, being able to start your main phase, just gain a memory for your opponent having a Digimon, versus Joe can only give you a memory if you suspend him whenever something gets stripped from the opponent, is just way better. Going into that, we also have when your Digimon are played or Digivolve, any of them are Ice Snow trait. By suspending this tamer, you trash a Digivolution source. So guaranteed memory versus conditional memory, and then an effect that basically can help you strip source whenever you Evo or hard play is really good. But anyway, that has been the Ice Snow Hexablaumon with a side of Skidimon deck profile. And as you can see, I am running a bunch of jamming because our big boss monsters only have 12k DP. If they run into a bigger body insecurity, your day is going to be ruined. But yeah, that is it. It's a very fun deck. Some might even call it oppressive as well. But in all fairness, once you manage to get rid of my body that is freezing you, you can warm back up. But anyway, this has been Prodigious, and I want to thank you all for watching. I'm on a long road to 1,000 subscribers, so again, just a reminder, subscribe so you don't miss out. And I will see you next time.